Hey everyone, my name's Walter, and I'm finally back here to talk about nice guys, like I always do. Nice guys are guys who talk about how nice they are. That's the only actual requirement. But if they show up here, it probably means their actions don't match those of a genuinely nice guy. Anyway, you'll see, so let's just begin with nice guys from Reddit. These posts come to us from Reddit nice guys. Okay, people usually don't like TIFU because the stories tend to be really fake, but this one is believable, and painful. Today I effed up by offering my crush a ride while she was exercising. Don't worry, I'm not censoring the whole video, just the first 30 seconds. I was driving from work today and I've been flirting with this girl for a long time and it's been pretty mutual. I've spoken to her a few times at work and we seem to be getting on well. I don't know why, but she apparently told one of her colleagues that she thinks I'm pretty cool. Well, looks like she may think differently now. On the way home by chance I saw her jogging in my direction and I saw her like last minute and she waved. My window was down, I made eye contact, panicked, and I just asked her if she wanted a ride. I instantly realized what an idiot I was. She laughed and carried on jogging. She texted me later and as a joke said that she's taking her dog for a walk later and could do with a ride. She told her friends about it and they said it was cute. I told my friends about it and they were in absolute hysterics, saying that I'd blown all my chances with her. I even told my mom and she laughed, which must have been a real fuck-up as she has absolutely no sense of humor whatsoever. Update, I saw her talking to a colleague today. He's a fucking asshole and she knows I don't like him. She was all flirty around him and that. He slept around the office and girls hang off him for some reason. I saw she was drawn in, so I've emailed her, saying I hope she has a good time with him and not to even dream of messaging me back when he breaks her heart. I've blocked her now. She had her chance with someone who'd treat her well, and she will still come crawling back, but I wouldn't go near her after him. Damn, that's rough. Accidentally asking someone if they want a ride is probably relatable, and her friend said it was cute. But yikes, that update. I'm so glad this happened though. Imagine being charmed by this adorable guy who you thought was cute, getting involved with him and finding out he was a total shitbag a year in. He sucks for sure, but damn did he raise that red flag early. Was curious what people reacted under his post, and saw he also replied, "Hi guys, don't worry, I've called it a day with her now. I saw her chatting to another guy from work who's a total dick and has slept around the office. Called her earlier and told her to go walk her dog with said guy and not to approach me at work again. She clearly doesn't like to be treated with dignity and respect, just wants to be another notch on some asshole's headboard. She will come back when her heart is broke. Typical girls. She didn't dodge a bullet, she dodged some bazooka ammunition. Yeah, God, won't this make work awkward? Good morning, hun. Hey, I don't want you thinking this is one of those super anxious texts. I'm good right now, nicotine withdrawal aside. But I just want to know what your thoughts are. I'm not worried about any anxiety or anything that might come along. Because I think the good with you would far outweigh any bad. I'm tired of being single. I want to be with somebody. Particularly, I'd be really happy with you. But if you don't want to be with me, I need to be able to start looking for someone who does. And you're the only girl I've had eyes for since we started talking. So I'd need to get the app and shit back. I'm just trying to figure out which way we're going. If you don't want to see me again, I understand. But if you do, when might I get to see you? I'm sorry to be pushy. I just don't want to get my hopes up, then wait a few days for you to say no anyway. You know? I hope you're okay. I think you're very sweet, but I really just think I make you too anxious. A lot has started happening in my life and I'm not really able to handle that right now. I'm sorry. See, I fucking knew I wouldn't see you again. I knew. I'm not convinced that I'm tired of being single is the best way to hit on someone. I keep seeing it not work. He said it was okay if she didn't want to see him again, but then it wasn't. Go figure. Okay, now we're going to head over to Reddit Nice Guy Stories, which is exactly the kind of place it sounds like, so feel free to leave your own stories if you have any. This is in the form of one gigantic paragraph, so I'm just going to format it myself. Promising title though. I even took showers for you. Long post. Hello. Just to note that I am new to Reddit, and I am not entirely sure how this works, so cut me some slack if I'm on the wrong page. I'm still learning, haha. Anyway, the story I am about to tell you is something that I kept very personal because I was ashamed of my reaction. However, after battling with guilt and sadness over losing a friend due to the lack of mutual feelings, I decided that this is a story worth sharing. A few years ago, I moved to a new town in a different country. Almost straight after, I, female 21, became friends with a guy, 22, in a pub. We became good friends pretty quickly, however he started developing feelings for me. I wasn't, still am not, interested in him. When I told him this, he instantly started blaming me for manipulating him, getting dressed well in order to impress him and hold him on a leash, making him fall in love with me. Obviously, I decided to end my contact with him, even though I started questioning my own actions and I genuinely believed that I was in the wrong. So I apologized. We became friends again. Again, everything was okay for a while until I started dating another guy, which really angered him. He told me I made him feel ugly and unwanted. You know, most people know that it feels shitty when your crush dates someone else, but I have no idea how this sounds like a valid complaint in his head. It makes me feel unwanted, he says, but it sounds like she's the one who's unwanted as a friend. He said that loving me was a dead end, that I was rude, willing to spread my legs for anyone, lied to me about getting in fights to defend my honor, because his friends called me a whore as well, according to him. How I should be grateful that he loves me because he was certain that nobody else had and would love me like that. He told me that I would be a failed actress with no future, that I am cold and emotionless, and some much worse things, i.e., yeah, you used to be fatter before. Once again, I decided to forgive him. I don't know whether it was for attention or I really cared about him as a person, or maybe both. He asked me not to call him my friend because he felt that was belittling. He asked me not to share stories about my love life because they made him feel too bad. Every time he confessed his love to me, he asked me not to say anything unless it's what he wanted to hear. And I listened. I tried to not make him feel bad, unwanted, and belittled because he was a person who I valued in one way or another. He would call me 10 plus times when he knew I was with another guy, even if my intentions were not romantic or anything like that. He continuously told me how much effort he put in our friendship and how he didn't feel I did the same. It made me feel like shit, it made me doubt myself, it made me feel like I was a bad and manipulative person with no respect for others. Even though deep within I knew that this wasn't true and that despite how much effort either of us put, we did what we could afford to. He even said that he took showers for me, and I had to feel grateful for that according to him. He kept on painting me as some monster he had to put up with, called me horrible names and told me how I should feel grateful for having him as a friend because I'm not easy to be friends with. God, is this real? What an advanced case. Usually these guys try the whole turning a friendship into a relationship, but this guy sounds like he gets positively triggered every time she says he's a friend. Recently, after confessing his love for me for the millionth time, I asked him to stop. I let him know that I now find it a bit creepy and that it makes me feel uncomfortable. I am not trying to imply that I've always been perfect in my friendship with him, and I am aware that I should have cut ties with him the first time. Anyway, after asking him to stop, I was met with a 1,000-word essay about how he's a misunderstood romantic and I am a villain who's made him cold. I found this guy a job. He joined the same course as me in college and then gave them both up and blamed me for his failure. I couldn't believe how delusional he truly is. He told me how bad he felt when he saw couples together, and how I put him in a horrible situation where he couldn't even kiss the woman he loves goodbye. He even dared to say that he has a penis and I need to understand. He came to my house leaving notes and bottles of wine and money. I even feared that he could hurt me at one point. I didn't know what to do and I still don't. I made the mistake of telling him about my plan to move away, and now he has decided to do the same. Same city. He even went as far and lied about getting kicked out of his house the exact same month that I was planning to move. Anyway, I think I should end this rant, and hopefully whoever has the patience to read this and feels as if they are in the same or similar situation, please know that it's not your fault, and try to do anything you can to separate yourself from this person. Yeah, that is awful. Most nice guys are nowhere near this bad. They usually go for the more subtle digs and negging, rather than just straight up insulting her the whole time. I'm not a big fan of calling the cops myself, but you probably should if he won't leave you alone. We're going to cover a few more posts now and call it a day. Hey blank, thanks for the match. I hope you don't mind the confidence, but I want to be totally honest from the start. I'm just after something casual to start off with and see where it goes, as I'm moving away shortly. What do you think to seeing if there's a spark over a dog walk and taking it from there? Hi, thanks for the honesty, but I'm really not looking for casual, so if you're moving away, I don't think we'll be a good match. That is heartbreaking. I was looking forward to having someone I could play with in lots of different contexts. From getting dicked in the gulag to just actually getting dicked, if you're that way inclined. From KD to the D, one could suggest. No means no, not try to convince me. It was a banterous message. Get over yourself. You're lucky you even got a hello. Getting dicked in the gulag? According to the comments, he's making some sort of a cringy Call of Duty reference, but it definitely made me laugh my ass off. Also, is it heartbreaking that she doesn't like you, or is she lucky she got a hello? Which one? Okay, one more post. From a GTA buy and sell page. It says no rules, but maybe there should be one against this. Free massages for ladies only. Just felling I should do something for free. At this time, I am a 47-year man, not a bad-looking guy, and really enjoys a lady body. So yeah, it is free after working a hard day. And it could be a full-body rub-down if you like. I am a good guy. Just wanted to do something free. Must be in Scarborough and have your own place. I have a car and can come see you. My number is blank. Hope to hear from you soon. Wow, dude, creepy as fuck. Pure poetry, isn't it? Anyway, that's about all the time I have for you today. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Or a dislike. I guess it doesn't matter. If you have something to say, please let me hear it in the comments. We have a pretty active comments section, and I hear the algorithm likes that. If you're new here and want more of the same, consider subscribing, because I still have to make more videos to make up for last month. Also, big thanks to my awesome patrons who do that thing where they subscribe to my Patreon. YouTube sometimes doesn't feel like paying me, go figure. And that's about it. I'll be back with another video very soon. Have a great day, everyone, and remember, if you took showers to impress a girl and she rejected you, well, at least you don't smell bad now.